Singapore's manufacturing edge is becoming increasingly automated, with around 730 robots per 10,000 workers, reinforcing its high-value production strategy. To discuss this automation push, we have Ravi Krishnaswamy of Frost & Sullivan. Welcome, Ravi. Glad you can join us today. So, what makes Singapore's manufacturing model hard to replicate? Let's start with this.
Thanks, and it's great to be here. If you look at Singapore's manufacturing success over the years, it has emerged from a very highly integrated ecosystem, I would say, of Industry 4.0 technologies, talent, and infrastructure. And the government of Singapore especially has been very proactive in terms of attracting investment by building world-class industrial parks and spending billions of dollars in terms of research and innovation. So a lot of these things contribute to Singapore's manufacturing model, which is not easy to replicate. And I would probably like to name a couple of more traits which is very unique to Singapore. One is what we call the trust economy. Singapore's intellectual property protection, the stable legal system, and a neutral geopolitical stance, I think, gives global companies a confidence. I think they can position their most advanced innovation and manufacturing centers here. Plus, of course, also deep R&D capabilities, if you will. About 35% of the graduates in Singapore are with a STEM background. Also, I would say they spent close to $60 billion on R&D from the government side. So I think a lot of these factors make Singapore very unique when compared to many of the other markets in the region.
But how exactly is automation changing Singapore's role in global production?
As with most advanced economies, I think Singapore has a issue with respect to labor availability. So which means obviously we have to embrace automation more proactively, and which is what we have seen in the last few years. I think Singapore is one of the most robotized economies, if you will, especially as it's reflected in the precision engineering sector, which is driven by advanced automation. So we are seeing deployment of state-of-the-art robotics, AI, and also digital manufacturing, I think, become mainstream. And Singapore is also a test bed for a lot of global manufacturers' smart factories. These are called, I think, lighthouse advanced production sites by the World Economic Forum. And they definitely have helped in increasing the efficiency, production efficiency by about 30 to 50%. The example is Micron set up a $10 billion AI-driven chip factory, or even Rolls-Royce highly automated assembly plant. I think all these are clearly driving adoption of both physical and virtual AI in Singapore.
So in terms of hub advantage, where would you say do rising costs start to weaken?
It's clearly a challenge. It's a fact that I think Singapore is an expensive place, and a lot of the low margin manufacturing industries are moving their base to other regional centers, like say whether it's food and beverage or even basic electronics. I think they all moved to initially Malaysia, then Vietnam, Indonesia, Thailand. So I think commodity type manufacturing is shifting out of Singapore. But Singapore is consciously pivoting towards high-end and high-value manufacturing, especially in terms of the advanced semiconductors, advanced packaging, biopharma, clean tech. Even we are moving to aspects like quantum in the future. So all these are areas where I think there's a need for very high level of automation, high level of R&D, IP intensity. All these outweigh the labor cost challenge which Singapore has. So by, I would say, continuously innovating and boosting productivity, Singapore definitely will create its own cutting edge in terms of advanced manufacturing, and that could to a certain extent offset the disadvantage due to the rising costs.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and for joining us today, Ravi.
Thank you so much.
Once again, that was Ravi Krishnaswamy, Managing Director and Regional Leader for Asia Pacific at Frost & Sullivan. For more news, visit sbr.com.sg.